Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. For Oregon's offense, we get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Grab near the sticks. It's Torres. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is on scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. The Ducks will have first and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stopped him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it is tough. Offensive line eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rush for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The pocket breaking down. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to
Still got 35.
Boy, that pass rush got in there
One
in
quarter,
a hurry.
fourth.
Great job by this defense.
Well, how many minutes?
Disrupting the rhythm and timing.
We've done one. Not. Huh?
Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down.
I'd be surprised in a thing.
And now fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Try and muscle for the first down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. On first down, it's play action.
Did you just score another touchdown?
Grab down the middle. It's Winston. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the
10 minutes.
Shows off his hands.
7 minutes.
Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Davison. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep
and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback keeps the football. Longhorns offense is on the move now.
What a dangerous combination from this Texas quarterback. The ability to throw the football, but also making that defense aware of his legs. Puts so much pressure on the defensive coordinator. And you think back over the years, Texas has been outstanding. They've always had that quarterback with that combination skill set.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. What's the fix? It's Winston. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides, Carl, is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Caught over the middle. It's Torres. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Nowhere to run. Help corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stopped that right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he released it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The offense is set up in excellent field position.
You might have to.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws.
I don't know why you're being a button.
After the catch, kind of pad your stats.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
It was cold.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
If I'm on this...
Look, like we didn't do nothing to it. Yeah?
No.
Get your butt wet?
I didn't get my butt wet.
Have you sat on it?
Nope.
The water didn't go through your pants?
No.
Okay, sit down here then. Sit on different spots. Make sure.
No.
Yeah, it did, or you wouldn't have done that.
Why?
Does it feel wet or no?
No.
And why are you checking your butt?
Because I like to.
Line now. I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front, because they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense
like
just
your
couldn't
side,
get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Yeah.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game.
Oh, they got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here.
No, it's still going on.
There's the tackle.
Yeah, the game's over.
35. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems
Front door, my front door?
1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
I thought you said then knocking on my front door.
2nd down and 5.
Don't ask me because you're going down. That makes sense.
And they hand it off to the back.
Yeah, she tell you she don't know.
Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make play.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So he didn't get set up. It's a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Torres. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that...
He's lost the ball. The defense scoops it up. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Zips it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Direct snap. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. Again, good as he threw as the third down pressure works. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hill. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play right here. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back.
Catch made down inside the 25. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. Play action here on first down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game.
He's in the clear. The sophomore with great work after the catch. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Longhorns are on the move here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Pass complete, and second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. The receiver makes the pitch. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. Longhorns starting a new series here on first and 10. In the red area, it's Hill. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Makes the grab. It's DeMarco. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Using his legs, it's Davison. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Number 15 on field goal.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's good for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion with the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Longhorns will have to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Torres. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Torres. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Going to run it. It's Davison. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Play fake, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Lets it go quickly. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country. About what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They test the middle, but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Blitz and a quick sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The shotgun handoff here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fights through a tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. He made the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Ducks offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressured and dropped back to the 8-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Longhorns hoping to punch it reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown. Ducks. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles will get the first crack on offense today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Reinbold. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. For a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the completion made. Broken tackle still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They call the counter play here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for...
Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. On first down, it's play action. The tight end makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for...
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception. It falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. We got some things to work out here.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it in the open. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quick catch over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Looking to chuck it again. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Makes the catch downfield. Going up for the first down at the 37. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with...
Loose football. Ball scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Now here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And now they'll run it on the draw. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Stop right there at the line with no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw,
oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Catch made on the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Gets past the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Torres. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love. Aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. Pick up a 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. takes the field. On the ground, it's Davison. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's complete on the crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pass rush gets home. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his man. It's Torres. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires quickly to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They're able to convert. Now the 1st and goal at the 6.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he doesn't make it. Stop short, and the defense preserving a two-point lead here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Seminoles with first and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here. Jukes to get free.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
They'll give it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Trying to convert with a sweep.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inch.
Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gators will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will take the field first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his turning it on. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Right on the money. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
He's got his man. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Falcons will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. Flying down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. He'll go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Gators line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Horn. Got it in the middle, it's Babers. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. The Gators with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Crosses to 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying out to the left. Touchdown Gators! Once he got some room, it was over. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Florida! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll return it. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gets it out fast. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He's over 150 yards on the ground. Powerful running from him, and the Gators have a long list of guys who've done that, led by the great Emmitt Smith.
Unbelievable list. And you can go Ernest Graham, you can go Fred Taylor, you can go back as far as you want. Guys, you gave them the ball, great things happen. They could run you over, they could run around you, so they're going to continue to feature this guy because he's a lot like those greats.
The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by a field goal over Stanford. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to... Oh, the ball squirts out. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything. Short. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hobbs. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are on the move. Toss to the outside. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Now on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll line up to go for 2. Barges ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's a heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There he goes. Touchdown, Gators! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's exactly how I would do it, because I can fill some of my holes and my gaps, especially for spring ball and for all those other steps to build depth while I develop some of the younger guys. So you just kind of take a medium range of portal guys, Jesse.
Yeah, David, I think the coaching staff...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Secures it at the 30. He's got great speed. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The inside handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but
The Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. Those secret play calls just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
To the air, it's Aurora. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, he's got a chance. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Brings up 4th down.
The Gators looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aurora. They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Clinton. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hall. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Give to the lone running back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll ride the hot hand. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. They're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.